Hi, and welcome back to Scratch. Today, we're going to make a chef salad with ranch dressing. If you'd like to support the channel, please like and share this recipe. For the salad, we'll need 4 rashers of bacon, 2 eggs, a head of romaine lettuce, a bell pepper, a quarter of a red onion, 1 cup of grape tomatoes, a cup of seasoned croutons, 8 ounces of shredded cheddar, 4 ounces of deli-sliced ham, and 4 ounces of deli-sliced turkey. For the dressing, we'll need a half cup of buttermilk, a half cup of mayonnaise, 1½ teaspoons dried chives, a teaspoon of dried parsley, a teaspoon of dried dill, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of lemon juice, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, a half teaspoon of salt, and a half teaspoon of black pepper. We'll start by covering our eggs in about 1.5 inches of water in a medium saucepan. Then we'll bring our eggs to a rolling boil on the stovetop over high heat, while we preheat the skillet over medium-high heat. Once our eggs begin to boil, we'll turn off the heat, cover our pot with a lid, and allow them to sit in the hot water for 10 to 12 minutes to cook. While we're waiting on our eggs to finish, we'll start our bacon. After our skillet has finished preheating, we'll place our bacon in the skillet and fry it for 3 minutes on the first side and 1 to 2 minutes on the second side, or until the bacon has reached the desired level of crispness. Once the eggs are done boiling, we'll place them in an ice water bath to stop the cooking process. Then, we'll crack them all over and peel them under running water. While we're waiting on our bacon and our hard-boiled eggs to cool, we'll prepare the rest of our salad. We'll rinse and dry our head of romaine lettuce in the sink, remove the end, and tear it or chop it. I'm going to be using a double mezzaluna to chop the lettuce in the bowl. Then we'll peel and dice a quarter of our red onion, reserving the rest for another recipe. We'll add this to the bowl with our lettuce, dice our ham and turkey, and core, seed, and dice our bell pepper, slice our grape tomatoes in half, and add our cup of shredded cheddar and cup of seasoned croutons. Then we'll slice our eggs and add them to our salad, and crumble in our bacon. Then we'll move on to our ranch dressing. We'll whisk together a half cup of buttermilk, a half cup of mayonnaise, 1½ teaspoons of dried chives, a teaspoon each of dried parsley, dill, onion powder, and lemon juice, and a half teaspoon each of garlic powder, salt, and black pepper until well combined. Then we'll toss this with our salad and serve. And remember, if you like the content, please subscribe.